If you know you want to start an online business, but you're not 100% sure what that business idea should be, then stick with me to the end of this video because we're going to go through an exercise that's going to help you uncover what your unique strengths are and how those actually translate into an online business. Every week, I share what I know to help you launch and grow an online business that's aligned to your unique strengths. Okay, so let's jump right in. Grab a pen and paper, and the very first step is for you to start writing down everything that you do when you're at work that you absolutely love. Okay, so these are the things that you do at work that you would do for free. And then once you're done writing those down, I want you to think about your personal life and what are the things that you do in your personal life that you absolutely love to talk about or learn about. Think about yourself like at lunch with friends. What topics come up that get you really fired up and you just want to talk all day about them? Those are a really good indication of the things that you're passionate about, that you're interested about, and that you could probably learn about continuously year after year after year. Okay, so now that you have that written down, I want you to think about the things that you are certified in or that you have experience in, but that you actually like to do and that you want to keep doing in your online business. So if you're an accountant and you hate it, please don't write down that you have your CPA because this list is only going to be for the things that you're qualified, educated, and experienced in, but that you actually also love to do. Okay, so the last piece to this is really thinking back to all of the times that you have overcome a really big obstacle in your life, as well as big things that you've achieved. And like the key here when you're writing these down is what things have I achieved that I think I can help somebody else achieve? So some examples of this are maybe you've lost a lot of weight. Maybe you've lost 50 pounds, or you've completely changed your parenting style to be Montessori style. Or maybe you've started a home daycare and it's, completely maxed out. It's at capacity. You're super, super busy. So these are all things that you've achieved that you can most likely help somebody else achieve as well. So now that you have all of that written down and you kind of have a sense of the things that you're really interested in, that you're quite passionate about, those things that you talk about all the time, but that you're also pretty good at. And so the last thing is to write down what are the things that people actually call you for all the time. So what do people call you for, text you for, ask you for help with? These are the things that you help people with and that come very, very easy to you, but that make a really big impact in other people's lives. Okay, so once you have all of this written down, what you want to do is go and group stuff together. So putting stuff in different themes, it's really going to help you see what categories you have. So do you have a category that's really parenting related or business related or health related? What are those different themes that you see? And then group together the skills into those themes. So you've got maybe 2 or 3 big themes based on all the stuff that you've written down. So then what you're going to want to do is look at those themes and think, okay, is there a specific job title or type of business that I can actually label within each of these themes? So for example, I'll share with you one of mine. I had a theme that had a lot of business related skills and strengths and interests. And I broke that into 2 different categories. So one of them I listed as business automation, and the other one I listed as business coach. So I had 2 different kinds of jobs or business ideas within the businessy related theme. And then the other one was all health related. And so I called that one health coaching. So you might actually have multiple business ideas within one theme, and that's totally fine. But what you're just going to want to do is be able to identify, okay, what can I call this specific theme? Because that's going to become important in the next part of this exercise. Okay, so at this point, you've got a few themes, you've got different business ideas and jobs within those themes. And now what you're going to want to do is actually go out and do a little bit of research. So this part might actually take you longer than the first part, but please make sure to really put in the time to figure out, okay, I'm calling it health coaching. Is there another name for it in the industry? How can I actually identify, where to find other health coaches? Because the next step in this exercise is actually to find out what the demand is and how much the pay is going to be roughly for those different businesses. So using the health coach as an example, once you start to go out there and find other health coaches, try to see what they're charging. Are there different training programs that they're offering? What are they charging for those? Get a feel for whether or not that particular job or that particular business is really in demand and how much it's paying. So once you have an idea of the pay, you're going to move into the final part of this exercise, which is actually doing more research into that specific potential business. Okay, so once you have your final 1 to 3 business idea options listed and you've listed the pay, you're going to want to rank them. So based on the pay for that particular job, rank them as top, second, and third. Then you're going to move into the final stage and you're going to start to look at, okay, if I were to pursue the first business option, what would I need to do in order to be competitive in that space? So you're going to want to look at your skill level. And you're going to want to look at what the other health coach, for example, what the other health coaches are offering. Are they certified? Do they tend to have a nutrition certificate? Do they tend to be a certified life coach? What certifications do you see kind of those top health coaches having? Because that's an indication of what's going to actually help you be competitive in that space. It's not 100% necessary that you have all of the certifications before you start, but you do want to see what the norm is in the industry so that when you do launch your business, you're competitive and you're standing out among the others. The reason it's important to find out how much time and money and effort it's going to take to start up each of these 3 businesses is because that's probably going to be the main deciding factor when you choose the business. Because each of these 3 businesses are things that you're passionate about, interested about, that you've got skills in, that people say that you're quite good at. So all of them could probably be a pretty good option for you. So it's probably going to come down to what feels like the best fit right now. And we're always growing and evolving. Your passions are going to grow and evolve. So just because you choose one of the businesses doesn't mean that it can't evolve into one of the others later on. Because most likely the 3 that you wrote down are fairly similar. So don't feel like you can never move on to the other options. You totally can. And choosing the option that's going to be best suited for you now is going to give you the confidence to actually run with your business and make money a lot more quickly. So by this point, you have quite a lot of homework to do. Take everything that you've written down, go do some research, and try and figure out, which one feels good. You're going to feel into it. And I know that sounds a little bit woo-woo and like you're thinking, no, like I want a proper equation to figure this out. But honestly, once you do this exercise and you just look at the options, you're gonna kind of know which one is the best fit for you right now. So I hope you liked this video. I hope it gave you some clarity as to which direction to go. And if you enjoyed it, then please let me know below. Just comment helpful in the comments or be sure to ask me any questions you have. In my next video, I'm gonna break down for you how I actually plan my day and my schedule around my business and around my family life. So I'll see you in the video next week.